The Draw drop-down menu has links to all of the commands that enable you to put entities into a drawing. So one can draw a line clearly by clicking the line option, just nominate a start point and the end point the line goes in. We can draw rays which start from one point and radiate out. Construction lines radiate in both directions. Multi-line is used for drawing, for the sake of argument, double brick walls and similar sorts of compound lines. And you set those lines up in the formatting drop-down menu. A polyline is a complex set of short line segments which are joined together as one entity. So when we click on it, it's one entity, as distinct from drawing a couple of lines like that, and we select one of those, it's an individual line. That can confuse beginners. A polygon, pretty obvious, you nominate the size and the number of sides and then the size. A rectangle the same. Arc has a whole series of options. You can draw arcs in lots of different ways, as you can circles in different ways. A spline is a complex way of drawing a curve. An ellipse has a long axis and a short axis. Let's just illustrate. There's the long axis, let's say, and a shorter axis in this direction. That will draw an ellipse. And so we go. A point puts a single entity, a single point into a drawing. Text, you have options of drawing multi-line text, single line text, or using Windows fonts, Windows text. Hatch will fill in with a particular pattern an area. So we could hatch that ellipse that we just put in there with, say, some cross-hatching if we wanted to. Create a block means take a series of different elements, as I'm doing now. I'm selecting them, and create a block. So you can go select them like that and then draw, create block. Another option while we're at it is just to right click and create block and select it from the pop-up menu that appears. We can insert a block. If we've made a block, we can insert it using that. And again, if we wanted to find some attributes with that block, it might be, in this case, the type of material that the symbol is made from. We can do it by defining attributes. So there's a very, very quick look at all of the options in the Draw drop-down menu. Relatively simple lines and arcs, but then more complicated multi-lines and polylines and hatching are available there. We'll deal with each of these in turn as we go through.